everyone, I'm Kelsey. We're going to do hopefully a 45-minute class. We'll see how that works. But with that being said, it's going to be fast, it's going to be advanced, so make sure to honor what you need, take breaks, adjust, skip things. We're going to kind of prep a little bit for handstand, headstand, and forearm stand. But that being said, we're not going to get into them. We're just going to explore some prep work. 2 blocks will be nice, and anything else you need. And then we're going to get started right away, seated. So feel free to take a seat. We won't be here too long. You can cross the ankles, sit on the shins, maybe kind of take some movement, and then find your way into some stillness. Grounding down to the sit bones, kind of breathing into the low back, soften the shoulders, lift through the crown of the head. And then you can stay here with the body, with the spine, or maybe start to bring awareness to your breath. Starting to gently feel the rise and the fall. Knowing the breath is there for you at any point. You can always come back to it. You can always use it to help you reset or to kind of help you let go. Always an option to set a focal point or an intention for your practice. Can be the breath. Coming back to the breath whenever the mind wanders off or whenever the mind gives up. Maybe there's a word, a phrase that serves your practice right here, right now. If you have a focal point, an intention, you can set it now, place it at the third eye, and then we'll seal it in with a nice cleansing breath. So go ahead, deep inhale into the nose, fill up with the breath, fill up with your intention. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Beautiful. Maybe one more deep inhale. Find nourishment for the body. Slow, controlled exhale. Find nourishment for the mind, letting go of thoughts. And then option for your Ujjayi Pranayama breath. Inhale through the nose, seal your lips. And then exhale back out through the nose. Find that slight constriction in the back of the throat, making the breath audible. Listening to the breath. Slowing the breath down. Letting it anchor you here on your mat. And then whenever you're ready, slowly start to reawaken. Maybe kind of wiggle the fingers. Find some movement in the head or the neck. Roll the shoulders. Bring the mind back here, present with the body. And then whenever you're ready, option for tabletop. We won't be here too long, but feel free to grab a blanket, place it underneath the knees. But once in tabletop position, just start to explore. You can sway the hips side to side, maybe take some movements, kind of go one way, go the other. Maybe start to flow with your cat-cow. Inhale to cow, exhale to cat. Lower the belly as you inhale, finding a little back bend, opening up the front body. Exhale to cat, rounding the spine, opening up the backside. Make your own movements here. Make this unique to what you need. And then you can stay here or start to lower down onto the forearms. So if you would like, you can grab for opposite elbows, making sure the elbows are kind of, at that sturdy base of your triangle position in the arms, your foundation. And then go ahead, bring your hands to prayer. Thumbs can kind of point to the ceiling. And then let's flow through cat-cow here. As you inhale cow, gently lower the belly, lift the hearts. And then as you exhale cat, feel this movement happening in the pelvis and feel some space in the shoulders. So inhale cow, lower the belly, lift your tail. Exhale cat, tuck the tail under, round the spine. Okay, let's do one more big inhale, big exhale. Now holding here, kind of like a half cat back, so try not to over round, but breathe some space from the armpits into your lat muscles, but also feel that strength, that broadness through the upper back. And then inner arms will start to squeeze in, but also see if you can draw the arms out. And you can stay here, or maybe tuck the toes, find your dolphin. Start to lift the hips high. Bend the legs as much as you need it. Try to breathe into the low back so you're not arching the low back. Shake the head yes, shake it no. Say hi to the shoulders, press the forearms into the ground, take a breath, big inhale. Stay for the exhale. Good, and then lower back down. Awesome work, coming back up to tabletop position. And then when you're ready, downward facing dog, tuck the toes, send the hips high. Pedal the leg, shake the head yes, shake it no. Keep the hands, the fingers really active, especially with a handstand. Your fingertips are so active, so strong. So grip your fingertips and then squish kind of the palms of your hand into the mat, but creating a little pocket in the middle of your hands. Lift from the inner elbows, draw the front ribs in. Take a breath, deep inhale. Side out, let it go as you exhale. Good. And then start to lift your heels, come up high to the balls of the feet. Gaze to the top, bend the legs as much as you need it, and then inch by inch start to walk your toes forward. Trying to think of the shoulders on top of the wrists here. Once you reach the top, release. Ragdoll, nice, relaxed, forward fold. Shake the head yes, shake it no. Maybe interlace the fingers behind the head or find a chest expansion grip, whatever feels right. But gently shift the weight forward towards the balls of the feet. Keep a bend in the legs, lift from your tail. Let all the stress, the worries, the expectations melt off the spine here. And then release any grip you have. And then go ahead, find a halfway lift, palms to the shins. Send your shoulder blades down the spine, gaze can be straight down. Start to look towards the toes. Add that little tuck of the chin, back of the neck is long. Broaden through the collarbones, take a breath, deep inhale. Slowly forward fold, release, let it go. And then take your time, you can kind of roll up, let your blood pressure reset here. Once you reach the top, maybe roll the shoulders up and down, and roll the head of the neck. Good. Then finding Tadasana, feel free to adjust the feet, but kind of soften the toes, ground down through the balls of the feet to the heels, lift from the inner arches. And then you can shine the palms forward, soften the shoulders down away from the ears. Take a deep inhale, finding nourishment. Open mouth, exhale, release, let it go. Good. Inhale, extended Tadasana. Reach the arms up overhead. And then you can stay here or find a side body stretch. Right hand can come down to the thigh. Left arm can reach up and overhead. Maybe kind of gaze down to the right side. Find length in the left. And then inhale, rise back up. Exhale, take it to the other side. Left palm, left thigh. Gaze down and towards the ground. Lift from the right fingertips. Good. Inhale back up to center. And then as you exhale, forward fold, keep a flat back. Bend at the legs, ride it down. Good. Inhale to your halfway lift, palms to shins. Send the shoulder blades down the spine. Now as you exhale, step it back, left foot, step back. Come onto the left knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Rise up, hands to hips or up overhead. Good. Now draw the right hip back, left hip forward. Think of the glutes pulling down. Breathe into the front of the left thigh. From here you can stay or tricep stretch, bend into the left arm, reach the hand down the back, right hand to the left elbow. Gently press down, stay here or take an inhale, maybe lean to the right as you exhale. Right hip back, left hip forward, take a breath, big inhale. Stay for the exhale. Good, inhale, reach the arms up overhead. And then as you exhale, half splits, hands to the ground, send the hips back, straighten through the right leg. Slide the heel forward, flex the right toes to the face, draw the right hip back, take a breath, big inhale, maybe bend at the elbows, fold as you exhale. Good, and then inhale, crescent, plant the right foot, tuck the back toes, rise up, take your time, nice active lunge, drive through the left heel, left hip forward, right hip back, inner thigh squeeze in. Good, big inhale, breath, exhale, hands to the mat. Down dog kick, right leg goes high. Think of the splits here. Drive through the heel, keep the hips in line. And then as you exhale, down dog, right foot to the mat. Stay here or inhale, shift forward, high plank. Good, drive the heels away. Pull the front ribs in, front hip bones drive towards the ribs. Big inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Cobra Pose, feet pressed down, knees lift. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Keep the space between the shoulders and the ears. Exhale, lower down. Good, tuck the toes. Feel free to use the knees, press back up. Downward dog, hips go high. Now come into the top. Lift the heels, gaze forward, and then slowly walk to the top. Try to get the shoulders on top of the wrists. Once you meet the top, release, halfway lift, big inhale. Exhale, fold, let it go. Inhale, rise, extend it to Tadasana. Exhale, hands to heart, Samasthiti Hi, pull it in. Reset. And then we'll kind of flow until we get to the left side. So here we go. Inhale, rise, extend it to Tadasana. To the left, left hand down, reaching over to the left. Side body stretch. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, take it to the right. Right hand down, left hand high. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha, halfway lift. Right foot steps back. Come on to the right knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, right hand, or both hands go high. Good. And then see if you can draw the glutes down, front ribs in. Breathe space into the front of the right hip. And then you can stay here, tricep stretch one more time. Bend the right arm, left hand to the elbow, gently press down, or maybe lean to the left. Breathe into the right ribs. Keep drawing the left hip back, right hip forward, big inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, rise, coming back up. Exhale, half splits, hands to the earth or to your blocks. Hips back, straighten through the left leg. Slide the heel forward, flex the left toes. And then draw the left hip back, right hip forward. Take an inhale, lengthen. Fold as you exhale. One more. Big exhale. Now take your time. Inhale, crescent. Plant the left foot, tuck the back toes, lift off the knee, rise up. Nice and strong. Good. Adjust the hips if you need to, and then see if you're overarching the low back. Front ribs in, maybe glutes eject down. Breathe into the front of the right hip. Big inhale, breath. Exhale, hands to the mat. Down dog kick, left leg high, drive through the heel, keep the hips in line, press from the hands. Exhale, downward dog. Stay here, inhale, shift forward, high plank, drive the heels away. Slowly lower down to the ground. Good, Cobra Pose, inhale, Bhujangasana. Shoulders away from the ears, little to no weight in the hands. Exhale, lower down. Tuck the toes, feel free to use the knees, press up. Downward dog, hips high. Take a breath, deep inhale. Soften as you exhale. Come into the top. One last time if you want this transition. Lift the heels, gaze forward. Bend the legs, but slowly, inch by inch, walk the toes. Trying to get the shoulders over the wrists. Once you reach the top, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reaching up, growing tall. Exhale, hands to heart, pull it in. Good. So we'll flow that one-time breath to movement, switching it up just a little bit. We're going to take out the side body stretch here at the top. So when you're ready, inhale, extend it to Tadasana, lengthen, reach tall. Exhale, forward fold, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Left foot steps back. Come onto the left knee. Inhale, rise, Anjaneyasana. Draw the left hip forward. And then exhale, side body stretch, leaning to the right, maybe right hand, inner thigh. Inhale, back up, Anjane. Exhale, half splits, bump the hips back. Take a breath here. Inhale to lengthen, right hip draws back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, crescent, take your time, tuck the back toes, rise up. Big inhale, breath. Exhale, hands to the earth. Down dog kick, right leg high. Downward facing dog. Stay here, inhale, shift forward. Maybe this time, exhale, chaturanga, come about halfway down. Inhale to up dog or lower down to cobra, your choice. Exhale, down dog, hips go high. Now option to maybe hop forward. Start to walk the feet forward a little bit. Lift the heels, gaze to the top. Bend the legs, step, or maybe hop, top of your mat. Halfway lift, take a breath, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, extend it to Tadasana. Exhale, pull it in. Beautiful. One more time, other side, finding some heat. Inhale, extend it to Tadasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Right foot steps back. Come onto the right knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, side body stretch, lean to the left. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, half splits, bump the hips back. Holding here, take a breath, deep inhale. Fold as you exhale. Crescent, bend the front leg, tuck the back toes, rise up, big inhale. Exhale, hands to the ground. Down dog kick, left leg high. Exhale, downward dog. Stay here. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Exhale, maybe chaturanga, elbows squeeze in. Inhale to your back bend, up dog or lower down cobra. Exhale, down dog, hips high. Good, lift the heels, gaze forward, maybe shorten the stance. Bend the legs, step, walk, maybe hop, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, extend it to Tadasana. Exhale, pull it in, hands to heart. Good. Slow it down, deep inhale. If you need it, open mouth, exhale. Good, chair pose. Inhale, Sukhasana. Bend the legs, sit the hips back. Maybe hands start to reach forward or up overhead. Now soften the toes, but drive the feet out. Inner thighs squeeze in, and then breathe space into the low back. Take a breath, inhale. Open arm twist to the right. Right hand to hip or right hand back. Draw the left hip back. Now right foot will stay grounded. Inhale, rise. One-legged Tadasana. Lift up. Good. Flex the left toes. Squeeze the right glute. Little bend in the right knee. Now go ahead, place the hands at the heart. And then option to hold or extend the left leg. So standing leg lifts here. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, lower the heel. And then draw the heel to the wall behind you. Inhale, lift. Maybe two more. Exhale, lower. Press the heel away. Okay, last full round. Inhale. Exhale, lower. And then inhale, lift. Left leg can be straight or bent. Arms go high. Maybe lift or maybe bend into the right leg. Big inhale. Airplane or airplane lunge as you exhale. Sweep it back. So for the lunge, right leg is bent. Left toes to the ground. For the balanced posture, keep the left leg lifted. Your choice. Squeeze the shoulder blades together down the spine. Hug the right hip in. Take a breath, big inhale. Stay for the exhale. Good. Now inhale, crescent. You bend here. Bend the right leg. Step back. Hands can go high. Draw the right hip back, left hip forward. Good. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, hands down to the ground. Now adding some hop switches here. So hands can always come to your blocks, nice and sturdy. And then from here, hop the left foot forward, back to the right, left, right. Last one, left. Left leg forward, crescent, rise up. Good. Left hip back. Take an inhale. Open arm twist to the left as you exhale. Inner thighs squeeze in. Maybe gaze to the back thumb. Big inhale. Gently twist as you exhale. Good. Exalted. Left hand down, right hand high. Breathe into the right ribs. Big inhale. Grounded twist. Circle down. Right hand down. Left hand goes high. Lift from the inner thigh. Maybe gaze up. Keep the left hip hugging in. Now we're going to step to the top. So take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Step top of your mat. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Inhale, Sukhasana. Good. Holding here. Feet drive out. Inner thighs squeeze in. Glutes down. Front ribs in. Big inhale. Open arm twist to the left. Just here, but different legs. Adjust if you need to. Draw the right hip back. Now left foot stays grounded. Inhale, rise. One-legged Tadasana. Right leg lifts. Good. Hands come to heart. Little bend in the left leg. Squeeze the left glute. Flex through the right toes. And then go ahead. Feel free to stay or maybe extend the right leg. Take a breath. Big inhale. Exhale, lower it down. Right heel presses away. Good. Inhale, lift the right leg back up. Exhale, lower it down. Press the heel away. Good. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Now inhale, lift. Right leg can be straight or bent. Arms can go up overhead. Making sure you're not locking the left leg. Take a breath. Inhale. Airplane or airplane lunge as you exhale. Sweep it back. So find what you need here. No worries if the right foot is on the ground. Find that support. And then find a little lift here. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Big inhale. Stay for the exhale. Now inhale, crescent. Bend the left leg. Step back. Reach the arms up overhead. Even out the hips. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth. Here we go. Hop switch. Right, left, right, left, right. Good. Rise up, crescent. Right foot forward. Right hip back, left hip forward. Take an inhale. Open arm twist to the right as you exhale. Inner thighs squeeze in. Gaze goes where it feels best. And then as you inhale, exalted, right hand down, left hand high. Gaze up or down. Breathe into the left ribs. So strong. Take an inhale. Grounded twist. Circle down. Right hand down, or sorry, left hand down, right hand high. Maybe kind of wiggle your left foot long. And then lift from the back thigh, but keep the right hip hugging in. Option is to gaze down here. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Step top of your mat. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, extended Tadasana. Exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. So we're going to flow that one breath, one movement. Last time with the hops, and then we'll start to switch it up. So here we go. Make this your own. Inhale, chair, Sukhasana. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, left leg, one-legged Tadasana, lift up. Right away, airplane or lunge, sweep it back. Crescent, inhale, rise, step back. Exhale, hands to the earth. Here we go, hop switch, left, right, left, right, left. Left foot forward, inhale, crescent, rise. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Exalted, left hand down, right hand high, big inhale. Grounded twist, circle down, left hand high. Take an inhale, gaze down, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, inhale, Sukhasana. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Right leg comes up, inhale, rise, one-legged. Airplane, airplane lunge, sweep it back. Crescent, inhale, rise, arms go high. Exhale, hands to the earth. Last time if you want it, hop switch, right, left, right, left, right. Stay with the right foot forward, crescent, rise up. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Exalted, big inhale. Grounded twist, circle down. Inhale, lift the heart. Gaze down, exhale, forward fold. Chair pose, inhale, or halfway lift, sorry. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, extended Tadasana. Exhale, hands to hearts. Good, take a breath, big inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Good, so slowing it down, adding on a little bit. Chair pose, inhale. And then open arm twist to the right. Sweep the right arm back. Now your choice, you can stay maybe hands to heart, maybe left elbow lowers down. So find a twist that feels good. You can even place the left hand more towards the outer thigh and kind of use that connection to twist. Find a twist that feels good where you can, twist where you have room to twist. Left hip will draw back. One more big inhale. Gently twist as you exhale. Now release, come back to chair pose. Right foot will stay grounded. Press to stand one-legged. Reach the left knee high. Good, squeeze the right glute. Big inhale. Your choice, tree or figure four as you exhale. For figure four, edge of the left foot, top of the right thigh. Flex the left foot, sit the hips back. If you're in tree pose, draw the left knee towards the wall behind you. If you're in figure four, sit the hips back. Take a breath, big inhale. Stay for the exhale. Good. Now inhale, rise, reaching up. Exhale, airplane or airplane lunge, sweep it back. Good. Hug the right hip in, take a breath, big inhale. Stay as you exhale. Now inhale, crescent, step back, reach the fingertips high. Good, now this time double lunge with shoulder taps. So bend into the left knee, fingertips to the shoulders or the shoulder blades, and then see if you can gently lift the elbows. Hug the inner thighs in, right hip back, left hip forward. Listen to the left knee, only go down as far as you need it. Good, big inhale. Stay for the exhale. Now 5 points are, inhale, burst open to the left, toes in, heels out. Good, now back of the mat, side lunge, hands can come to heart. Maybe kind of bob here a little bit, breathe into the inner right thigh. Good, take a breath, big inhale, stay for the exhale. Now as you inhale, lift up, exhale, bend to the right. Good, inhale back up to center, exhale to the left, inhale center, last time to the right. Now inhale center, exhale to the left, coming back up, press into the left foot, rise up, warrior two, top of the mat. Good, right knee presses away, little bend in the back knee, inner thighs squeeze in. Take an inhale. Stay for the exhale. Beautiful. Reverse warrior. Sweep it up and back. Breathe into the right ribs. As you exhale, side angle, right forearm to thigh. Left hand can circle down and then high. Scoop the right hip underneath. And then see if you can kind of lift up. You can always reach the right hand forward. Beautiful work. Big inhale. Stay for the exhale. Now reverse triangle. Lift up. I like to shorten the stance, so wiggle the left foot forward and then bump the hips forward. Think about finding space in both side bodies. Big inhale. And then as you exhale, circle down, low lunge. Left toes will pivot forward. Grounded twist. Right hand goes high. Now you can stay here, no judgment, or side plank. Vashisthasa, roll to the left, swing the right leg around. You can always stagger the feet or come onto the left knee, but see if you can lift the hips. Good, now gaze comes down, right forearm to the mat. Maybe forearm side plank, roll to the right. Left hand can stay or left hand high. Stagger or stack the feet, and then lift the hips, press into the right hand, right forearm. Big inhale, forearm plank, left forearm to the ground. Good. From here, stay, or maybe find dolphin. You can always bring the palms together, find that prayer grip, bend the legs, walk the feet forward. Good, now draw the arms in, stay here, or maybe lift the heels, come high to the toes. Lower back down, maybe two more, inhale, lift, exhale, lower, inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Good, step it back, forearm plank. Good, and then lower down Sphinx pose, untuck the toes. Take an inhale, lift up, let it go as you exhale. Good, last inhale breath. Exhale, lower down to the ground. Palms can come underneath the shoulders for Cobra, or sweep the arms back for Locust. So starting with just the upper body, feet ground down, knees lift, and then as you inhale, lift the heart. Shoulder blades down the spine, reach the fingertips back. Keep the inner thighs squeezing in and up, maybe lift the feet. But listen to the low back here. Try not to compress in the lumbar spine. One more big inhale. Exhale, lower down. Palms underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes. Pressing up, downward facing dog, hips high. Beautiful work. Coming to the top, lift your heels, gaze forward. Bend the legs, step or walk, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, inhale, Sukhasana, and then exhale, open arm twist to the left. So you can stay here, maybe hands to heart, maybe revolve chair, elbow towards the outer thigh. Right hand can even come to the outer thigh as well, left hand to hip, and just kind of twist, opening towards the left. So find a spot where you have space to twist. Keep the the right hip pressing back. Beautiful work, take an inhale. Gently twist as you exhale. Good. Unwind back to chair. And then right leg will come up. Inhale, rise, press to stand. Right knee lifts in line with the hip. Good. Squeeze the left glute. Take an inhale. Tree or figure four as you exhale. Edge of the foot, top of the thigh. Sit the hips back. Keep your right foot flex. Think of like you're in that spin class and you're holding onto the handles and you're sitting the hips back. If you're in tree pose, great work. Think about drawing the right knee to the wall behind you. Take a breath, big inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, rise, come back up. Exhale, airplane or airplane lunge, sweep it back. Take an inhale. Lift from the heart as you exhale. Crescent, step it back, rise up. And then from here, double lunge with shoulder tap. Bend into the right knee, fingertips to the shoulders, and then lift from the elbows. Good. Kind of draw the glutes down, inner thighs squeeze in, maybe lift from the elbows. Be kind here. Take a breath, big inhale. Stay for the exhale. Now inhale, 5-point star. Burst open to the right, toes in. Good, big inhale. Side lunge, back of the mat. Hands to the heart, bend into the right knee. So maybe take a couple bobs here. And then you can stay, or one more time we'll go side to side. So as you inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend the left leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend the right. Inhale, lift. Last time to the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale to the right. Now press into your right foot. Inhale, rise. Warrior two. Point the left toes forward. Adjust the feet. Make sure to bend into the right leg a little bit. Left knee draws away. Soften the shoulders, take a breath, settle in. Good, inhale, reverse. Sweep the left arm up and back, breathe into the left ribs. Exhale, side angle, coming back down. Left forearm to thigh, right fingertips can go high or up overhead, but listen to the low back, making sure you're not kicking your butt out. Hug the glutes underneath. Can always reach the left arm forward. Big inhale. Stay for the exhale. Good. Now inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the left leg. Maybe walk your right foot forward, draw the hips forward. Breathe into both sides here. Big inhale. Exhale, circle down, low lunge. Right toes pivot forward. Maybe adjust the feet and then grounded twist. Left hand goes high. Okay, no judgment, you can stay. Or side plank. Right hand is the base, roll into the right. Swing the left leg around. Stack or stagger the feet or onto the right knee. Now lift the hips. Good. Gaze goes down, take an inhale. Left forearm to the ground. Stay here or roll to the left. Maybe right hand high, forearm side plank. Same thing, left forearm presses into the mat to lift the hips. Gaze goes down, take an inhale, forearm plank. Stay here, maybe prayer hands, taking it into dolphin, bend the legs, walk the toes forward. Your choice, stay here. Think about what we did before, inner arm squeeze in, maybe dolphin push-ups. If you want, maybe 5 or 0, no judgment. As you inhale, shift forward, maybe nose to the thumbs. Exhale, shift back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, back. Good, we got this. Last 3. Shift back. Last 2. Good, last 1. Hold here in dolphin, inner arm squeeze in. And then when you're ready, step it back. Good, lower down, Sphinx pose, untuck the toes. Reset here. Still think about lifting up out of the low back. Maybe draw the glutes down. And then when you're ready, lower it down. Good. Locust pose or cobra or nothing. Feet press down, knees lift, and then as you inhale, belly presses down, reach the fingertips towards the wall behind you. So inner thigh squeeze in and a little lift up. Maybe lift the feet, making sure to breathe. One more big inhale. Exhale, lower down. Palms underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, rise up. Downward dog, hips high. Take a breath, big inhale. If you need it, open mouth, exhale. Lift the heels, gaze forward, bend the legs, make your way top of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, extended Tadasana. Exhale, hands to heart, pull it in. Good, flowing one time, breath to movement, and then we'll slow it back down. When you're ready, inhale, chair, Sukhasana. Open arm twist, right hand back. Left foot rises, one-legged, big inhale. Tree or figure 4 as you exhale, set it back. Take a breath here, big inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, rise, one-legged. Exhale, airplane, sweep it back. Crescent, inhale, rise, step it back. Exhale, double lunge, shoulder taps. Lift the elbows, right hip back. 5-point start, inhale, burst open. Back of the mat, side lunge, or maybe Skandasana. Left toes point to the left. Maybe start to lift the right toes. Now, rising up, warrior 2. Press into the left foot. Top of your mat, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Any variation of the arms. Take a breath, big inhale. Stay for the exhale. Reverse triangle. Straighten through the right leg, bump the hips forward, reach up and back. Exhale, circle down, low lunge. Grounded twist, right hand goes high. Big inhale. Stay or side plank, roll to the left. Lift the hips, take an inhale. Gaze down, right forearm to the mat. Stay here, forearm side plank. Left hand can go high, lift the hips. And then as you exhale, forearm plank, left forearm to the mat. Palms together, bend the legs, walk the toes forward, dolphin. Now maybe lift those heels. You can always lift the right leg here. Take an inhale. Stay for the exhale. Good. Walk it back. Now this time right to left, press up, high plank. Downward dog, hips high. Deep inhale. Let it go, exhale. Lift the heels, gaze forward. Bend the legs, make your way top of your mat. Halfway lift, take an inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Right leg comes up, press to stand, one-legged. Figure four or tree as you exhale. Holding here, big inhale. Relax, exhale. Inhale, rise, one-legged. Exhale, airplane Tadasana, sweep it back. Beautiful, crescent, step back, reach the fingertips high. Double lunge, fingertips to the shoulders. Lift the elbows, left hip back. 5-point star, burst open to the right. Back of your mat, side lunge or Skandasana, right toes point to the corner, lift the left toes. Press into the right foot. Warrior two, rise up. Top of the mat, left toes point forward. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle, any variation. Holding here, big inhale. Lift the heart, stay, exhale. Reverse triangle, straighten the left leg, bump the hips forward. And then exhale, circle down, low lunge. Last time through this, grounded twist, left hand high. Stay or side plank Vashisthasana, roll to the right. Lift the hips, gaze down, left forearm to the mat. Stay here, roll to the left, forearm side plank. Big inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, forearm plank, right forearm to the mat. If you would like a dolphin last time, bend the legs, walk the toes forward, lift the hips. Inner arm squeeze in, maybe lift the left leg. Take an inhale, stay for the exhale. Good, walk it back, forearm plank, and then left to right, press up, high plank. Adho Mukha, down dog, hips high. Beautiful, big inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Good, lift the heels, gaze forward. Bend the legs, travel top of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, extended Tadasana, a little bend in the legs. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, maybe press the thumbs to the heart. Feel your heart rate. Feel the heat, the sweat. All your hard work, let it soak in. Deep inhale, find nourishment. Open mouth, exhale, release, let it go. Good. So last round, we're gonna slow it down, kind of put it all together, and then we'll cool it down and call it a day, all right? So we have 2 more chair poses, we can do this. So here we go, inhale, chair, Utkatasana. Just using it to transition. And then exhale, open arm twist to the right. Good, press to stand, left leg rises. Now option for dancer's pose. So here's our back bend. Heel to the glute, left heel. Reach back, grab for the inside, the big toe side of your foot. Eye the elbows open. And then left knee comes back underneath the hip. And see if you're already arching. Draw the front ribs in, glutes down. And then as you inhale, find length. Exhale, kick. So you don't have to go far here. You know, still think about lifting out of the low back. You know, gravity, this world compresses us, so we don't need to compress anymore. So see if you can lengthen here. Big inhale. Gently kick as you exhale. And then slowly coming back. Left leg will come back forward. And then exhale, airplane, sweep it back. Find space here. Shine the heart forward. Point or flex the left foot. Now we're going to step into warrior one. Big inhale. As you exhale, bend the right leg. Ground down through the left heel. And then slowly rise up. Hands can come overhead. Good. So adjust if you need to in warrior one. If you feel like you're pulling on the back knee, widen the stance or shorten the stance, right? No need to force this and hurt your back leg. And then a little draw back with the right hip. Left hip will draw forward. Glutes down. And then option for eagle arms. You can also take chest expansion here. But big inhale. As you exhale, left arm under the right. Garudasana. You can cross at elbows or give yourself a hug, grab at the forearms. Wherever you're at, elbows press forward. And then an inhale, little back bend, lift up. Exhale, humble, bow forward and to the left. So maybe arms to the thigh or shoulder towards the inner knee. If you have that shoulder to the knee connection, gently draw the two together to hug the right hip in. Maybe chin slightly to the chest. Keep a little bend in the back leg. And allow the arms, the elbows to be heavy. Breathe into the right hip. Big inhale. Stay for the exhale. Good. And then when you're ready, release your grip. Frame out the right foot. Pyramid pose. Straighten the right leg. Step your left foot forward. So right hip will draw back. Bend the right knee as much as you need it. Hands can always come to blocks. And then your choice, maybe chin to the chest, kind of round the spine here, forehead to the knees, or just let the head hang heavy. Find a spot where you can breathe into the right leg. You can say here, I love revolving pyramid. So maybe left hand to a block, right hand can come to the right hip, press the right hip back, press into the left as you turn your chest to the right. So try not to let the right hip kind of pop out, keep pressing it back. Maybe one day right hand goes high. Breathing maybe into the outer right thigh. Take a breath, big inhale. And then as you exhale, release, right hand back to the ground. Good. Don't be afraid to grab your blocks here. Take a halfway lift. Bend into the right leg, standing split, so right leg goes high. Okay? Now your choice, you can stay. If you have those hop switches in your practice from like a standing splits position, you can take it. Or maybe left knee to your nose, and then maybe lift the right heel. Try not to let the right hip pop off to the side, kind of strengthening the legs, the shoulders here, preparing one day for a handstand. One more big inhale. And then when you're ready, right heel to the ground, release, forward fold, shake it up. Just see, how the right hip feels. And then let's take a halfway lift, spine to neutral. Exhale, fold. Good, last chair, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Right leg comes up, press to stand. And then option for dancer's pose. Right heel towards the glute. Reach back, grab for the big toe side. The inner elbows open towards the right wall. Right knee underneath the hip. Check in with the low back, see if you're flaring the ribs. Pull the front ribs in. And then take an inhale, find length. Exhale, little kick. So you don't have to go far here, just find a spot that feels good. Or you may be kind of lengthening in the front body. If you feel like you're crunching the low back, come out of it. Find that jersey out in front of you. Big inhale. Kick as you exhale. And then when you're ready, slowly coming back up. Right knee back in line with the hip. Inhale. Tadasana, airplane, take up space, sweep it back. Smile through the collarbones. And then we'll step it back to warrior one. Bend the left leg, step back. Ground down through the heel. Adjust the feet if you need to. Find a spot that feels good for the back knee, the hips, and then arms can go high. Good, so same thing, see if you're flaring. Front ribs in, glutes down. Good, and then your choice, eagle arms or chest expansion grip. For eagle arms, right under the left, give a hug, or kind of grab for the forearm, the ribs. Elbows will draw forward, find space in the upper back. Take an inhale, maybe a little lift, and then exhale, humble, bow forward and to the right. So find a spot that feels good on this side. Arms to the thigh, maybe shoulder to the inner knee. Kind of press the knee and the shoulder together, draw the left hip in. Chin can come to the chest, relaxing the head and the neck. And then making sure not to lock the right knee. Keep lifting from the inner right thigh. Arms, elbows are heavy. Take a breath. And then as you exhale, release, frame out the left foot. Pyramid pose, straighten the left leg, step your right foot forward. Find a spot that feels good. And then left hip will drop back. Hands can always come to the blocks. And then your choice with the upper body. You can just let the head hang heavy or maybe chin to the chest. Forehead can always work to the knee. Try not to lock the legs up. Keep drawing the left hip back. And then you can stay here or maybe find the twist. Right hand to the block, and then left hand can come to the inner thigh, to the left hip, and then draw the left hip back, press into the right hand as you twist to the left. So you don't want your left hip kind of poking out to the side and up. Keep drawing it back so that low back, your sacrum stays nice and flat. And one more big inhale. And then as you exhale, release. Feel free to grab those blocks here, take a halfway lift. Bend into the left leg, and then standing splits, lift the right. So if you like the hop switches from standing splits, go for it. Or option to keep the hands grounded on something and pull the right knee towards the nose. Good, right away. See where the left hip is at, the left glute. Hug it in. Maybe explore lifting the left heel. Good, keep drawing the left hip in. Beautiful. Last big inhale. And then as you exhale, release, shake it out. Awesome job. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, come all the way up. Beautiful work. Exhale, hands to heart. Woo, we did it. Awesome job. So go ahead, come onto your back. We'll cool it down and then call it a day. Grab whatever you need. Once you're on your back, knees can come to the chest, maybe kind of rock side to side here. Really start to slow it all down. And then option for happy baby. So you can stamp your feet onto the ceiling. Maybe start by grabbing behind the thighs and just lift from the heels. So that lift from the heels is so important because it's going to help press your tailbone, your low back towards the ground. So you don't want the tailbone, kind of the hips lifting up. If you have the space, maybe grab for the feet. But same thing, lift from the heels and kind of press your low back, the tailbone towards the ground. Maybe find a little lift from the T-spine, the middle part of your back. If you like to sway, you definitely can, but try to keep your low back on the ground. Relax the face, the jaw. Good, and then when you're ready, you can slowly release. Place your feet on the ground, feet together, knees together. Maybe find goddess arms or arms off to a T. And then we'll take our supine twist. You can always cross the right leg on top of the left, but knees will fall to the left, slide the hips to the right. Gaze can be up, maybe gaze to the right side. But no need to force the shoulder or the knees towards the ground. Find a spot that feels good for the right side body. Maybe start to close the eyes, slow it all down here. See if you can keep the awareness here with the breath. Deep inhale. Gently twist as you exhale. Good, and then coming back to center, unwind, and then find your twist on the other side. So maybe legs together, across the left on top of the right. Hips will slide to the left, knees to the right. Find a spot that feels good. Gaze up or chin towards the left side. It's okay if the mind wanders off, just being aware and then bringing it back. Without judgment, without criticism. Take a deep inhale, full exhale. And then whenever you're ready, coming back to center, and take about 5-8 rounds of breath to close out your practice however it feels right. So maybe this is legs up the wall, waterfall pose, maybe a figure 4 or back bend, or maybe Shavasana, right? That's where we're headed. So if you want extra time in corpse pose, feel free to go there. But if you are in an inversion, waterfall pose, or legs up the wall, make sure the low back is grounded and kind of breathe into the low back. You can even place your legs on a chair. Find 90 at the knees and 90 at the hips. This is a great posture to do, especially if you're seated all day at work or at school. Kind of great posture to decompress the spine, kind of using gravity here to reverse what it does to us during the day. And then lastly, take time to find gratitude. You took time out of your busy day to show up, to put in the work, to maybe find some stillness. So thank yourself for being here. Deep inhale, fill up with gratitude, kindness for yourself. Open mouth, exhale, share it off. And then you can stay here, wherever you're at, or maybe curl into a ball, give yourself a hug, find compression. And then when you're ready, release into Shavasana, corpse pose. Let the arms and legs go long. Maybe kind of slide the shoulder blades underneath you, wiggle out the jaw. Just take these next few moments to be here. So give the body space to relax, really letting the muscles soften, but also giving the mind a space to relax as well. Giving the mind permission to just be here with the breath. Just connecting with that rise and fall of the chest. Giving the body and the mind some well-deserved rest. If you have extra time, please feel free to stay. Honor your Shavasana for as long as you want. Tune out to my voice. But if you are ready to be guided out, slowly start to deepen the breath. You can start to bring small movements back in. Wiggle the fingers, the toes. And maybe a nice full body stretch. Reach the arms up overhead, send the legs long. Take some wiggles. Start to bend the legs, maybe knees to the chest. Stay here or rock to your favorite side for fetal pose. And you can slowly press yourself up to a seat. Sukhasana, across the ankles, sit on the shins. And you kind of roll the shoulders up and down, find some movement in the head or the neck. But one more time, I bring awareness of the body to the spine, grounding down, lifting up. Soften the shoulders. Add a little tuck of the chin, back of the neck is nice and long. Stay here, maybe hands to heart center, maybe the thumbs press to the heart, connecting with the heart chakra. And one more time, finding love, finding gratitude for your practice, for your body. Take a deep inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. And I thank you all for showing up, for putting in the work. And from my heart to yours with so much gratitude, I bow. Thank you, thank you. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.